Hello everyone and welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for a little bit of something different tonight. I'm going to do a little reaction to the Hibs game for Wednesday. Obviously we did have massive sound problems on Wednesday night, which meant there was no full-time reaction. So we're sorry about that one. We'll live and learn, there's no two ways about that. We'll be back with the standard content from a match day on Sunday against St Johnstone. But I just wanted to come on, give my reaction to the Hibs game on Wednesday night, and then we'll look ahead to St Johnstone and do a little starting 11 for that one. So Wednesday night then, it was 13 wins, the 13th win, out of 13 home games in the league this season. Our home form's been absolutely phenomenal. I think that's something that gets overlooked quite a bit. I know we've had our struggles away from home this season, certainly in the league, but our home form has been absolutely exceptional. We've beaten everybody. That's all you can ask. We're scoring a lot of goals, and more importantly, since we came back for the winter break, we haven't conceded. So we look really good. We're playing really well at home. I was very impressed with Jeremy Toljan on his home debut the other night. I thought he looked very good. I thought he was great going forward. You see with the goal, he plays a great 1-2 with Tim Weah, and then he doesn't just get to the byline and like hook in a hopeful cross. He lifts his head up, he picks a pass for Christie, and Christie's touch and finish was brilliant. So I was really impressed with Toljan. I think there's a lot more to come from him. It's still early days. He's still maybe finding his way in terms of match fitness, having not played a lot for Dortmund. So I was really impressed with him. I thought the boys in midfield were brilliant. I thought Scott Brown again. If you look at the second goal, Marciano has collected a cross and he's went for a long throw to the left winger. Scott Brown's got there, kept the ball in right in the touchline, starts an attack, and from that we get the second goal. So I thought he really controlled the game again. Maybe the dip in form that we've seen from him before Christmas was due to fitness. It could have been down to his contract issues, but whatever it was, he's playing really well now. And I thought he was good the other night. Again, McGregor, excellent. Arguably, or maybe not arguably, let me know in the comments below, player of the season so far. I seen this morning that was his 50th game that he's played this season. He's just exceptional. I mean, he's 8 out of 10 every week. Brilliant. Keeps the ball moving, gets about the park, absolutely excellent. And I touched on Christie already. I thought his touch and finish for his goal were absolutely brilliant. And you know what you're getting for him every single week. A lot of tenacity, covers every blade of grass. I thought he was brilliant. Buck, again up top, worked really hard. There's a few people sitting around about me who maybe haven't fully bought in with him yet. I think they're a bit harsh. I think he's doing well. I think he's playing out of position. He hasn't played a lot of football. We know that Brendan Rodgers is trying to develop him tactically. I think he's raw, but he's got a lot of good attributes. He's quick, he's strong. His link-up play in the first half the other night was very good actually. I thought he did great. A couple of interchanges with Callum McGregor that really stood out. Some quick 1-2s. I think he can hold the ball up well, but he can do it better consistently. That's something that will probably come with experience of playing as the striker and as the games and the game time tallies up. So I was impressed with him. I thought Weah again was bright. He was playing off the right hand side, which we haven't really seen yet since he came in. So I thought he was good though. I thought constant threat. I touched on already the 1-2 with Toljan for the first goal. He was really good. Sinclair as well. Good, I thought. First half again, like we've seen a couple of times recently, he was cutting into the left hand side, going for that almost trademark Scott Sinclair into the far top corner. He came close to one of them, but I thought he was okay again. At the back, we've seen Dedrick Boyata come back in, ravaged with injuries just now. He's been out, he came back in. I think they kind of rushed it a wee bit because obviously Ayer suspended and Benkovic injured. We're struggling for numbers in that area of the pitch, but he was good, and then he did get subbed within about 70 minutes for Beaton. Simunovic, again, done alright. He did have that one lapse of concentration where he let the ball run across his body, and I think it let the boy McNulty in for Hibs, but apart from that he was fine. The only other talking point for the game really was that challenge on Izagiri. I remember when the big boy came on, Johnstone I think it was, at right back, we were all a bit like, the size of that boy, doesn't he really look like a footballer, he's built like a boxer to be honest. And then he had that terrible tackle on Izagiri, so that was a bad one. Johnny Hayes came on and that denied us the chance to see a debut for Vakun Bio, so that was disappointing, and it's another one to add to the list. We're really struggling with injuries now, but having said that, that just underlines how good the form is, particularly at home. As I've said, 13 out of 13 is brilliant, and since we've come back for the break, we've won every game without conceding. Most of those have been at home, of course, apart for the one at McDermott Park last week. So we're doing really well to manage playing without so many key players. When you think about it, we've almost got a full team of injured players that could make a very good starting 11. We're missing key players like Tierney, Edward, Benkovic is out, like the list goes on, but we're playing really well. And on to Sunday, another big one. It's in the Scottish Cup at St Johnstone again. I think we're all a bit sick of the sight of St Johnstone, to be honest. So on to the starting 11. I'll try and keep this quick. I think we're going to see Craig Gordon come back in goals. Scott Bain's playing really well, but I think almost like the shoes on the other foot for the first half of the season, where Scott Bain would come in the cup games, I think Craig Gordon will come in for this one on Sunday, and then it's a big decision for the massive game against Valencia next Thursday in the Europa League. Obviously, I think he'll go with Scott Bain, but I think there's still a wee bit of doubt. But Scott Bain's done nothing wrong since he came in, so I think you'll go with him for Valencia. But Gordon in goals on Sunday. I think we'll see Toljan continue at right back. Obviously, Lustig and Ralston are still out, and Toljan needs the game time anyway, so no problem for him. He looks like a fit guy anyway. He looks in good shape, so I don't think he'll have any problem playing 2-3 games in a week. Toljan at right back, on to centre half. I think Christopher Ajer will come back in for this one. As I said, Boyata was probably rushed back because of the injury crisis, so I expect Ajer to come back in, and Simunovic alongside him. We could maybe see Beaton, but I doubt it, because it's not like we can take this game lightly. It is St Johnstone, who have played very well away from home this season, and we've seen, although we did beat them comfortably in the end, it was tight for spells in those two games last week, so can't take this one lightly. I think it'll be Ajer, Simunovic. Left back, Johnny Hayes, because it's all we've got. I think Izagiri, the injury's not as bad as we feared, but I think he might miss this one. We'll go Hayes left back. Midfield, I think we'll stick with the same three: Brown, McGregor, Christie. They've been excellent, as I've touched on already. Again, we could maybe see Beaton in there somewhere, but I think those three in midfield are so important for us just now, so they'll stay in there. Right wing, I expect Tim Weah to play there again, as he did on Wednesday against Hibs. James Forrest has obviously got the hamstring problem. We could see Buck play for the right hand side, but I think if we were going to see that, we would have seen it on Wednesday. So Weah the right hand side, Sinclair left, and Buck up top. Much the same team for Wednesday night there, but we're we don't have, Brendan Rodgers doesn't have much scope to rotate. I know it's the 5th round of the Scottish Cup, there shouldn't be a massive amount of changes anyway, but with the big game coming up, and we've got some massive ones this month, there might have been a desire for him to make a couple of changes, but the injuries have just shackled us in terms of that. So much the same team as Wednesday. We'll see if we get that one right. It's doubtful, innit? Cup game. I mean, I think I've got two right all season, so I doubt it. But we'll see you back at Celtic Park on Sunday, and the content will be back as usual. So you know what to do. Like the video, comment your own thoughts below, let us know what you think of the Hibs game, because we denied you the chance to comment on a video the other night, and let me know what you think the team will be. for Sunday's game against St Johnstone, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.